Hey guys, what is going on? Hope everyone is doing well. For those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Kyle Italiano. I'm a very passionate AFL and A-League fan. Used to support Melbourne Storm as well, not so much lately. I love cricket as well. But look, guys, today I'm going to be talking about this is going to be an A-League topic, and it's not just the A-League. I think Melbourne, that was very good to see Melbourne Victory have a good win Saturday night. Matt Grimaldi's strike, what a strike that was, world-class strike. But guys, I would rather be talking about the football on the pitch. I think it's great quality for the amount of money that's in it. I would prefer to be investing my energy in talking about that, and to other people I do. But today I'm going to be talking about something that's not really talked about enough with the A-League. I know people talk about poor attendances and the lack of promotion and people not knowing the games are on, which all these things like people not knowing the games are on, not being promoted, very well. These things are contributing to the reason why attendances are low. In saying that, what is not talked about enough is the ticket prices. Now, guys, look, even Melbourne City, the away pre-Christmas derby. Now, I was very lucky that I had a friends gathering that night, so I had a valid excuse as to why I couldn't go. But I'm a Melbourne Victory Premium B member. My dad is also he got a spot next to me. We're both Premium B members. And it's not just Melbourne City that are doing this, but their cheapest ticket, Melbourne City, their cheapest ticket in the Melbourne Victory away bay was $35 for a concession. I mean, to put into perspective, the AFL, and I'm not too sure how much the NRL charge, and look, guys, it's pointless playing the comparison game because the AFL have a lot more money. They can afford to make tickets cheaper. But AFL, you can get a general admission concession for $18. Now, I know the general admission spot at Amy Park is a lot better. The viewing is a lot better. Let's face it, general admission at MCG, you're sitting right at the top. General admission at Marvel, you're sitting right at the top. I know sometimes you can sit level 1 general admission, if the crowd's not full. But guys, put in perspective, and I had a look at, for example, I'm going to see my friend in Adelaide on the 15th of Jan, where I'm going to watch Melbourne Victory play Adelaide United on the 17th. Guys, to put into perspective, the cheapest ticket, and me and Justin are both concession, and I shouted him a ticket for letting me stay at his place for free. The cheapest ticket I could find was $35 being a concession. Now, guys, look, we know the cost of living and everything. We know this has a factor into it, and I know it's pointless complaining the comparison game to AFL and NRL. Let's face it, these sports are a lot more popular. Even NRL, it's so much more popular than A-League. So they can afford to make tickets cheaper. Now, I'm not sure how much a Melbourne Storm general admission ticket is. I might have a look later and I'll come back to you guys on that. But, I know in the AFL it's $18 for a concession and $27 for an adult. I had a look, not that I really ever want to attend a Melbourne City game, but I had a look just to see how much the prices were. Perth Glory Sunday. And the City Football Group, do they not care about Melbourne City? Do they not care that they don't get much support? Do they care that they only get 5,000-6,000 people? And hats off to the 5,000-6,000 people that do go. Hats off to them, in all seriousness. Hats off to them. But the cheapest ticket is a general admission concession, and that's $30. I mean, guys, seriously, who's going to pay that money to go watch Melbourne City play? Let's face it. If you're a casual fan, who's going to go watch that? If you're someone from overseas, you're going to pay $30 to go watch Melbourne City play. That the City Football Group don't invest much in Melbourne City. There's no marquee names, like there's not Tim Cahill. Like I know years ago, they got Tim Cahill on loan. They got David Villa on loan. You know what I mean? They had some players that would, some, and even back then the tickets were a lot cheaper. Now I know the cost of living and all that, but the City Football Group have got more than enough money. That's not. I'm sorry. That is not. That's a shitty reason. I mean, don't they own Manchester City? Don't they own freaking huge clubs? They own New York City too. Like, I think that's the City Football Group taking the piss, really. Whoever's doing the ticket prices, they're taking the piss. I'm seriously. Look, guys, Melbourne. One thing I will say is Melbourne Victory. The next 2 home games are making tickets a bit cheaper, which is great to see. You can buy 2 tickets for $50 being an adult, and you can buy 2 tickets for $35 being concession. Now that's cheap considering a usual ticket to Melbourne Victory being a concession is $25 for one and $35 for an adult, or $30 for an adult, I think. So you are saving. For example, like you can buy 2 tickets for nearly the price of one. Like, so that is pretty good. Considering it's usually $35. Being an adult, 2 tickets would cost you $60. This time you're saving $10. You're buying 2 tickets for $50, so that's a $10 saving. Hopefully that encourages people to get into the games more. They should do things like this more often. This should be an ongoing thing. I don't know if they can afford to do it, but that's just look, guys, attendances are really concerning across the board. The football's been good. The football has been entertaining, as it always usually is. Even Saturday night's game, although there wasn't a lot of goals, both teams had opportunities. Matt Grimaldi's goal was a ripper. So, all right, guys, I could go on forever, but let me know your thoughts. Do you agree with me? Do you not agree with me? Let me know what you think. All right, no worries. And hopefully we see more people come out this weekend to watch some games. All right, no worries.